able to save my, not my save data, but my emulator and the UMD data of the Game Boy is How's that? Is that better? Boost my mic up. How's that? But yeah. A witch is never late, nor is she really. Ah, yes, I see Gandalf has graced us with his presence. Hello, Nugget. Um, yeah, so from my old potato, I was able to salvage the emulator and the UMD disk data, just not my save game. Gandalf is your apprentice. So we're gonna have to replay this from scratch. So let's go ahead and create a new player data. Because as you can see, there's no data. Um, oh. Let's see here. No. How do I do? Okay. How do I get caps lock? Well, I guess we'll do it. Um, uh, okay. Shit. Um, let's see here. Can you guys still? Okay, you guys can still hear me. The audio crashed. That's great. Okay. Um, this is always great. Uh, maybe I should have tried. I might have to use the Xbox controller other than PlayStation. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's try this again. I can't figure out how to make it an 8. And the call sign will just be... Oh, there we go. Okay. Figured it out. What's oops? Oh, shit. Fuck, I don't. I know that. Did it freeze again? Oh. Okay. Still ironing out the board. I remember not liking the controls setup because circle is an acceptable it's the same as X. That's not how it's supposed to be. We'll eventually get it. All right. New game. We'll do it on normal.
Okay. Let's begin the briefing. Operator Eugene Solano. I'll be keeping you up to date. We've got news that an invading LASAF squadron has just taken off from the Puna Plains.
Also, there are
en
no
route
mods
for
because
an
I haven't
attack on
figured
our
out how to
position,
do it.
Aubrey Base. From their perspective, this attack
There's
is the
no
final
Nexus
nail
mod
in our
thing
collective
available, so
confidence.
there's no mod manager.
After all,
And
this
I
is
don't
the
want.
only
I'm
base
not
that hasn't
computer
fallen
literate
under their
enough
control. I guess we
to
can consider ourselves lucky.
mod it
It looks
manually.
like the enemy has gotten a little overconfident and sent only a small attack force.
So this is basically vanilla.
Griffith Squadron, prepare for launch immediately. Fly around the mountains and avoid enemy radar. Oh, I forgot. The enemy squadron consists mainly of bombers supported by several fighters. Please protect this base and destroy the enemy bombers. If everything goes well, we should be able to get the upper hand on the enemy in this area. All right, please prepare for launch. Let's pay back the LASAF forces with
Ostrich has done a lot of mods for X.
During combat, my code name will be
I'd love to get some of
I
his
will
mods,
keep
and
you
I
up
just
to
don't know
date
how
on
to,
the battle
one,
situation.
where to find them,
So please
and
pay
two,
attention to your radio.
how to actually implement them without, you know, breaking everything. Let's look at our hangar. We only have the one. The F4E. Is the triangle button just not working? Yeah, the triangle button's not working. That's gonna be a problem. I'm using the square button for now. Well, let's see here. Options. Controls. Okay, so want that. Control scheme, type A. Type B, type C. No, I want that. Okay. Pitch trim normal. Control. Yeah, okay. We want that. We want third person. HUD display on. Mouse power. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start. Plan, build 2 phantoms and the colors. Okay, cool. I can revamp it. I hope so. And we only got the one napalm bomb because we have no monies.
Listen, course. Do you see the enemy formation on your radar? Read you loud and clear. We're coming up on the enemy from behind, just like we planned. You can let the escorts go. Just make sure you take out
Okay,
all
so
We'll show
triangle is actually switch weapons.
we're really pilots. Isn't that right?
Square is my
Griffiths 2, please use code
Um,
names during the mission.
target.
Good.
That's interesting.
Don't you think Griffiths won? What? Oh, hold on a second. The city's being bombed. The enemy, they snuck up from behind. What?
They came from behind.
Unbelievable. There are no military facilities.
Next build will be a Phallus from the USS. What's a Phallus? F-A-L-L-U-S. I've not heard of that aircraft. Or is it a ship?
One bomber down.
I have not watched the movie Hot Shots, no. I know I need to, 'cause it's basically like the scary movie for Top Gun, more or less. Let's put it this way, Nugget, I've heard of it.
Shot down. What the hell is our escort? Turn right. You did it. Good job.
Oh, shit. God, I was in a Phantom, and they don't do well at slow speeds. Oh, I need the Sniper OS real bad. Can't wait till I get the Fornius. That's my favorite of the ASEX craft.
Trucks up here. Hurry up and shoot them down. How many aircraft are left? Somebody please respond. Target hit. How about it? Did you get a kill?
How many of them are there? Jesus! I mean, for a PSP game, this is a lot of targets, especially for the first mission.
Target lock. Fox 2. Behind us! Break! I said they're behind us! Alright, one down!
There we go.
Yeah! Take that! Baked every last one of them. Didn't even break a sweat. X1, what do you say we head to the capital and take her back right now?
I wonder what that could be. Giant airship! And that was when Rick realized he done fucked up.
Something's coming in at high speed. It's a missile. What? Where? Where is it? Answer me now. Eugene!
Eugene!
The missile's coming from the Laguna Plains. The Gleipnir? Hey, that better not be what I think it is. It's an SWBM. Get out of here now. What should we do? Where's it coming from? How far is it? It's no use. We're too late. Griffiths 2. Come in, Griffiths 2. Griffiths 2. Griffiths 3. Anyone?
I love how he doesn't ask Griffiths 1 because he... I mean, we're gonna survive.
The mission was
S rank, first shot.
a success. The destruction of the enemy bombers will help keep an enemy invasion of Aubrey Base at bay. However, we also suffered serious losses. There's no way anyone could ever call this mission a success.
I mean, I lived, so I'd call that a win.
So that's the super weapon Lasaf used to take over all of Aurelia in only 10 days. Who could have imagined that they possessed such...
Finch found the wise piece, gotta charge it up. I've played Asex on the PSP, it was painful. I also played Joint Assault on the PSP, and 100%ed it. It was painful. Largely because I don't like the control setup for the PSP. It's not comfortable. Not like the DS. Or the 3DS. Oh yeah, time limit is gonna be a hell. A new aircraft is available for purchase. You have a choice because you're a peasant. I totally feel you, Nugget. But let's put it this way. Asex is the one thing my potato could actually run. Probably because it's based off the PSP. But, you know.
Let this be a symbol of the fury borne by our countrymen towards Aurelia.
Such was the impassioned speech of Lesath's commander Diego Gaspar Navarro, as images of the Aurelian squadron's destruction over Cape Aubrey played in the background. A day later, his gravelly voice continued to echo through my hungover brain.
The Ace 4 style
October,
cutscenes.
1 year after the cessation of the Democratic Republic of Lesath's civil war. After the Civil War, Lesath began to set their sights on their peaceful neighbor, the Federal Republic of Aurelia, claiming retribution for years of exploitation. The invasion suddenly began. With the ever-present threat of the cloaked airborne fortress Gleipnir looming overhead, there was little time to react to the few concerns raised about the validity of the war. Such was the speed at which all of Aurelia fell under Lesath's control.
It's been a while since I've seen this.
Not everything has fallen into their hands, but
Okay,
it's only a
I
matter
normally
of time.
like Strange Real Flags,
Looking
but I
out over
don't
the
like
capital,
the Lesath one because
Gaia's
it's just
Tower is both home
a
to Lesath's
green
Central Command
flag
and
with the
very
red
symbol
stripe
of its
down the
power.
middle.
It was originally intended to be a symbol of Aurelia's peace. How ironic. As I looked up at the sun traveling the same old path across the sky, the rays burned my tired eyes. Damn it. I just wish I could finish covering this completely one-sided war and head back home. I'll never get used to being in the southern hemisphere with its backwards seasons.
The Gleipnir was
Peace.
last confirmed heading southeast across the Puna Plains. However, we lost all trace of it shortly after.
That's
Unfortunately, Aurelia's information network
a
can provide
timeline
no
that-
further details at this time.
that's an interesting timeline there, Cross.
We'll just have to take what we can get.
Yeah, I'd assume that eventually OC was gonna build a space elevator in their own territory, and they probably have to give one to the Ukes too. I don't know about how it would work, but because of the elevation, maybe it all has to be on the equator. But I wonder if Ameri would ever, or Anya would have ever gotten one, because there are supposed to be 7. All right, select mission. Out of the fire.
The airborne fortress Gleipnir nearly wiped out our entire attack force. Even with use,
But I'm just
our
not
remaining
sure
aerial attack
with
strength
Anya's location how
severely
far
limited.
north it is.
we
If
no longer
the
have
rotation of the
necessary
planet
manpower
would
or
have
supplies to
an
pursue
effect.
Gleipnir.
on it,
In addition,
you
there
know,
are reports
centrifugal
of
force and
enemy
all that
forces
stuff.
gathering at Port Patterson. If we don't move soon, it will only be a matter of time before they attack from behind. Given the situation, we are left with only one plan of attack. On the Puna Plains lying between Aubrey Base and Port Patterson, Laysath forces have hastily constructed a resupply base to house the large quantity of supplies needed to support their troops. Attack Puna Base. Destroy all park bombers and base facilities. Take away the enemy's ability to fight. If you succeed, we'll gain an important foothold for an attack on Port Patterson.
Maybe Stranger has
And what's
difference.
more,
Well, yeah.
we'll gain the supplies we need
I mean, they
to
can
win this fight.
uh,
Unless we succeed in
generate
taking this base, that's it
missiles
for
and
our supplies.
ammo out of the ether.
Please don't fail, sir.
All right, let's go to the hangar, see what we can buy. Uh-oh. Okay, there. We can buy the intruder. With unguided bombs. Or we could get special weapons. Eh. Sparrow. And unguided bomb large. Let's go with that. And the Sparrow. But we won't be able to buy the intruder. Oh well. Destroy the enemy command facility. Hold on. Okay, my Xbox is lagged out on chat. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Yeah, my Xbox lagged out for a second.
Five more miles to Puna Base. Attack formation, please. I've got something on radar. It's the enemy. It's an attack. What kind of enemy? Air? Land?
you think they'd first identify me with Snowflake, but whatever.
Griffith 1 bagged another one.
Let's go here. Ah, man, I have to double bomb those. Got Ari.
We have an emergency. Come in. This is Port Patterson Command. What's the situation, Dakota Base? We're taking enemy fire. Request we...
Alright, hold on. I need to see what the map controls are. Okay, select. Okay.
It'll take some time. We need time to launch. Hold on until reinforcements arrive. Hurry up! If they don't get here soon, there'll be nothing left of this base but a pile of rubble. Another fire! We've been here too!
No reinforcements yet. Double drop.
Special weapon fire running low.
There we go.
There aren't any viable planes left. So you'd better start running. Good too.
There's the reinforcements.
Abandon the facility. Retreat! Missile on target!
So you better start running. Why are you running?
Solid. Increase power.
Help me! He's right behind me! Missile defeated.
Solid. Increase power.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. More reinforcements. Let's go.
Push it up! Fly faster!
I still got time to play,
The maneuver is successful.
and I got ammo.
Solid. Increase power.
Oh, no more reinforcements. Now I'm surprised that that bomber, which is parked on the fucking runway, hasn't tried taking off.
No special weapon fire remaining.
Retreating Laysath
S-rank!
forces have abandoned Puna Base. The base, including all provisions stored there, now belong to us. Now we'll be able to provide backup support for our troops.
Or 15,130. And 50% kill rate. And we have a new aircraft available. Alright, let's go to the hangar and see what we got. The multi-role, the Viggen. I forgot what the Viggen can actually carry. So let me look it up. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Bookmark this. Okay. Ace. Aircraft. The Viggen. Okay, so it can carry the anti-ship missile and the Sparrow. Sure, we'll go and pick that one. Special weapons. It's that one and that one. Okay. Alright, select waypoint. Port Patterson. Advance enemy base. Once the attack begins, you cannot return to this area. Do you wish to continue? Yeah.
The battle to retake Port Patterson is about to begin. Our scattered forces have come together for this battle. They're few in number, but we've managed to assemble a small ground force. However, the Laysath fleet continues to gather in Port Patterson, and the presence of the Transportation Corps has also been confirmed. Having lost Puna Base, it appears Laysath now intends to shuttle in troops and supplies overseas. If any more ships dock at Port Patterson, enemy strength will become more than our ground troops can handle. In order to prevent this, we need you to launch a preliminary strike on Port Patterson. Destroy all enemy supply vessels, landing ships, and freighters. In particular, try to
Landing
keep as
ships.
many enemy landing ships from entering the port as possible. Battle supplies must not reach the enemy. The number of enemy landing ships inside the port will be displayed on the MPG
Landing
in the upper
ships?
right-hand corner of your HUD. If the MPG reaches the max level, our forces will no longer be able to retake Port Patterson. This time, a substantial enemy counterattack is to be expected. It seems the loss of Puna Base has put them on guard. Please be careful.
Alright. Mission start. We have much better mobility with the Viggen. Alright, we're gonna take the anti-ship missile. Because we're gonna be fighting ships, so we should probably use that, right? Makes sense.
Griffith 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Oh yeah, you can't maneuver the camera
Griffith
around
1,
in this game
altitude restrictions canceled. Return
because
to
the
your
PSP
mission.
didn't have enough
Good
fucking
luck.
buttons.
Crux to Griffith 1. Check your MPG on the right side of the HUD. The MPG will display the number
Okay,
of
yeah, you have
landing
to go to
ships in the
autopilot
port.
to do that.
Please
Okay.
pay careful attention to the MPG during this mission. So, you're Griffith 1, huh? I'm Major Berkman, Ground Force Commander. There are landing ships within the enemy fleet. We'll lose the battle if a battalion is allowed to make it ashore. Do not allow more than 3 landing ships to enter the port. We will be taking our necks out here with you. Let's take back Fort Patterson. Oh, wait, I've got something on radar. Put the city on high alert. I don't want to see so much as a kitten out on those streets. Just make sure that bridge is raised. Enemy approaching from starboard side. Enemy ship destroyed. Enemy plane approaching. Somebody help us! AA guns destroyed.
Your altitude is too low. Pull up.
Hey.
We're taking damage from the enemy planes. AA guns destroyed. I'm not gonna let them think us here.
Your altitude is too low. Pull up.
Enemy freighter destroyed. Good kill.
There you go.
Company, hard to port. Watch the barrel on the port side.
Hey Sly, welcome to Strim. I figured out how to emulate,
Raising of the bridge.
how to stream the emulator. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to save the. Oh, don't worry, Sly. I wouldn't be able to figure out if you rated me or not. I'm watching the chat off my Xbox, and it doesn't have alerts.
How many ships are still operational? Enemy approaching.
But yeah, yeah, I know. I'm using Sidewinders at the moment. Also, square button is actually the target button for some reason. No, I use Sidewinders. Now you're making me second guess myself. Why would you do this?
Target hit.
Or I could just, you know, get used to it. I mean, I could fix it in mapping, but... Oh, whatever.
Company, hard to port.
Oh, God!
The hull is creaking. Maintain current formation.
I would, but one, I don't know where to find it. Two, I don't know how to add it. I have not taken on Alex Squad. Well, at least not in this playthrough. This is a fresh playthrough because my save data didn't transfer over from my El Potato. Download instructions are okay. Go ahead and post that in my Discord because I can't access my chat while I'm streaming.
Special weapons fire level low.
Skill issue. Hey, I know it's a skill issue. My skill sucks.
Falling. Increase out.
Oh, God. No reason for Alex Squadron theme to go so hard. It does. It does. I normally don't actually go up against Alex Squadron over the sea. I normally go up against Alex Squadron when they're in their Fenriers. Yeah, I've never actually beat it on the emulator. Because my old potato, while it could run it, it didn't like it.
Destruction of enemy fleet confirmed. The mission was a success.
10 missiles left. Woo! Also, welcome to stream, Mr.
We've succeeded in
Fresh
destroying the enemy fleet gathered in
Oh,
Fort
the
Task.
Shadow on.
Our ground troops scored a major victory
I can't
by
pronounce
using the
things, I'm
chaos
sorry.
caused by our attack to storm in and secure the port. We freed Port Patterson from the hands of the enemy. It's still kind of hard to believe.
All right. Go. Do we? Yay! New aircraft. New parts. Just. My son's a big fan of yourself. Sly Cooper's fan said you're streaming. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for the shout out, Sly. But yeah, I was able to pull the emulator and the UMD data from my old potato before it completely died. But I was not able to pull my save data. So I have to redo everything from fucking scratch. Which means I have to do time limit again.
The emblem of the Southern Cross. It was on that very day that the aircraft bearing
Look
the
at that
Southern Hemisphere
PS2 era
brought about the
cutscene.
defeat of Laysath forces. But the story barely made the news, and the army showed no apparent reaction. Almost nightly, Laysath's commanding officer, Diego Gaspar Navarro, plays host to grand banquets within Gaius Tower. This evening, he is once again proudly trumpeting the glory of his airborne fortress. I've heard the speech so many times, it feels like I wrote it. Which, in a way, is a good thing, because it lets me concentrate on enjoying the food instead. As I
Definitely
gazed out
see
the
it
window
crossing
at
there, yeah.
the night sky,
Welcome, Zakili.
I felt as
All the more
if
entertainment
even the
for you.
phases of the moon were somehow
yeah,
at odds with those of the northern hemisphere.
I'll see if
The
I can
words of a fellow reporter,
figure out
who
how to
fancied
mod
himself a
stuff
connoisseur
for
of
this.
fine wine,
Because I would
really got me
definitely
thinking
love
about the
to
price
be able
of
to
a
get
glass
money
of
so I can
wine
just
in my
buy
hand.
shit.
One glass of it is roughly equivalent to
Not like
several years of a
unlock
Laysathian
everything,
citizen's
but
salary.
just make it where
Haven't the
money's
long
no longer
years
an
of
issue, so I
civil
don't have to
war
worry
left
about
Laysath an impoverished and war-torn
worry
nation?
about it without grinding everything.
Whatever the case, much is unclear about the flow of money in Laysath.
Since I already paid
Ever
for
since
it
I
all in the
arrived here,
PSP.
I've only covered stories the military had approved.
Universal and Illumination Report.
However, this particular
How would
mystery
they do a
just
Legend of
might be
Zelda
worth
movie?
investigating
Because
on my
Link
own.
is
The
mute.
idea was nothing more than the product of an idle mind.
Well,
At
he's
least
a
at the
silent
time.
protagonist. Well, Mario always had a voice. But Link, I mean, even amongst the fandom, Chris Pratt will voice Link.
Okay, let's get started with
I
the
mean,
report of the situation.
I
think
could
our
see
best
it.
Option under the circumstances
I know,
would be
Link
to
has a
head
voice. He
towards
goes,
Santa
"Ha!
Elva.
Saya!"
Santa Elva is a
Ha!
strategic location that we have to pass through to get to the capital, Griswold.
Hiya!
However, there are several other strategic points on the way to Santa Elva.
Or they
Which
can make him
points
Wolf
you
Link from
choose
Twilight
and in
Princess
what
and not
order
have to
you
worry
do
about
so
it.
is up to you. It looks like your decisions will affect the course of this battle. I know it's an immense responsibility, but there's no one else to count on. We're relying on you to get us through this. It appears that the enemy's Miller unit is gathering at Kings Hill. It looks like they're trying to take back Port Patterson. I wonder what they're up to. Next, we have reports that the Allied Davis unit is cut off at Stand Canyon. Gleipnir took off from Puna Base and is currently standing by at Terminus Island. With the long strike range of the Gleipnir, there's not much our forces can do. It appears that the enemy is moving towards Stand Canyon.
Alright, so we're gonna head to
eliminate our
Stand
remaining
Canyon
forces.
first, which means that
We'll
Port
need
Patterson
those
will be
remaining forces
retaken.
in our attack on Santa Elva, so I think we should probably
But we'll have to immediately
left
go back,
alone,
then take Kings
they'll be
Hill,
helpless
head down to
against the
Terminus
Imperial
Island,
fortress.
then attack Santa Elva.
just like what happened to us at Cape Aubrey.
Which means
Also,
we will get to
Santa
see
Elva is a
the
kill of the
Naiad!
enemy, and I think they'll concentrate their forces there. We'll have major problems if they send in their
Looks
aerial
like they're
fortress.
trying to take
I'll
Port
give you more
Patterson.
details
I wonder what
once
they're
we
gonna
decide
do.
on a route.
I have no
Tell
idea.
me which route you plan to take.
So yeah, what we're gonna do is first we're going to the hangar. Because I want to see what we can buy. We can get the Apolis, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we're gonna do that. First, in order to make sure we have enough money, we're gonna sell the J37. We're gonna buy the Apolis. Grab its special weapons. Uh-oh. I hate it when it does that. I always feel like the stream's gonna crash. Alright, XMAA and XAGM. We definitely want both of those. And we also have parts that we can tune. Okay, engine. Let's get the turbo engine. Advanced trim tab. And scale armor. Okay. So power up turbo engine. Trim tab gets the stability up. And let's up our defense. Okay. So like I said, we're going to go here first. Then we'll have to rescue the troops lost at Stand Canyon. Then we're going to have to go back to Port Patterson. Because they're going to, or these guys up here are going to be invading. Then we'll retake this area here, where the tank is. Then we'll go down to the ocean, then finally go after Santa Elva. So Rolling Thunder first.
Allied ground forces are stranded at Stan Canyon. They are members of the Davis Unit, who were en route to an assault on Santa Elba
Davis Unit, that's
when they
right.
were cut off from the main force. The Santa Elba offensive could use their support, and we can hardly leave them for dead. However, Laysath has already begun mobilizing a search and destroy operation. It's only a matter of time before the Davis Unit is wiped out. I think we should launch a strike now and save as many of our troops as we can. Although the area of attack is within range of Gleipnir's SWBM, the very same weapon that devastated our squadron.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
By implementing shielding and flying low through the canyon,
Wait,
it's
we have shields?
possible to avoid an attack by the SWBM.
I want that!
In the event that Gleipnir should attack, stay below the rim of the
Ah, I wanted the
canyon for
shield.
less than 2,400 feet.
What is this, Star Wars? No, it says combat, which is basically Star Wars, but not in space. Alright, we're gonna want... Shields are exclusive to your F-16 wingman unit. That's bullshit! Why do they get plot armor and I don't? I'm the main character.
This is the Davis unit. Is backup on its way? Griffith Squadron is on the way right now. Try your best to hold out until
Sounded like a
arrive.
certain guard dog.
No problem.
Hello, Vegito! Welcome to Strem!
Keys to the Davis unit will be displayed on your MPT. The Davis unit will be defeated when the gauge reaches max. Here they come! Prepare to fire! Keep the enemy attack helicopters away from the Allied...
I actually prefer to go after the Gleipnir at Santa Elba.
Please, be careful. They don't stand a chance against the enemy...
Largely so you can get the Naiad, because you don't get the Naiad if you go directly after the Gleipnir.
Enemy aircraft sighted. Likely the backup for the ground forces. Don't sweat it. We've got the Gleipnir covering us. What the? The Southern Cross was able to fly a fighter through this
Ow!
Aircraft
Yeah, this is the Appalus.
unit. The enemy is converging on our...
We just got it.
Please, hurry. They've come. Help has come. Go. Airborne Fortress missile launch. Estimated time to impact, 20 seconds. Stay below 2,400 feet. Hurry. Enemy up ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Incoming round from Stonehenge. Apollos. I call it Appalus. I don't know, maybe.
I'm sorry. I just can't get the events of the previous SWBM attack out of my head.
But my favorite of the original aircraft in this game is the Fornius.
Enemy fire overhead! Watch out for the guys above us! Repair damage there. Taking out the enemy base. This place used to be an Aurelian mining facility. It looks like they've made their base on the ruins.
God. Fornius.
I think that's the point intercept.
YR-99.
Don't let them intercept Alpha! Another one went down. Enemy attack! Return fire!
I know you're kidding. A Kilo squad from A6 to be in a 7th story? Ah.
Warning! Davis unit casualties at 25%. Alright, everyone, move it! They're right above me!
Special weapon fire button low.
Airborne Fortress missile launched. Estimated time to impact, 15 seconds. Estimated time to impact, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, impact! Davis unit casualties at 50%. Davis unit, hang in there!
Note that track weapon fire removed.
Immobilize the enemy. Here they come. Prepare to fire. Stay inside the canyon or you'll get hit by the shockwave. You'd be a fool to be shot down by your own weapon.
It's gonna be close. Do I have time to play with? No, I don't. I can't. Not with them this close.
Destruction of target confirmed. Commencing evacuation of Davis unit.
We've succeeded in rescuing the Davis unit from the enemy onslaught. The men
Yeah.
expressed their gratitude for rescuing them.
Yeah. The IUN
This victory has
PKF
also allowed us to begin
should have more
formalizing
than
a
just
strategy
use the
for the
Unosian
recapture
squadrons.
of Santa Elva.
I'm sure Ameri's got a squadron in there. The Ukes probably have one. I don't know if the Aurelians would have one back then or not. If they did, they'd probably get wiped out following year. They only got a B. Oh, damn it. You don't know if the IUN has any jurisdiction outside of UC, but within UC and South AO. Okay. And to be honest, Ameria and Estevakia were probably focused on rebuilding.
We have an emergency situation. The Miller unit has moved from Kings Hill for an assault on Port Patterson. They reclaimed the city almost immediately. We've also confirmed the transport of supplies from the port to Santa Elva via Kings Hill. I had no idea this was in their plan. Sorry about that. On with the update. The Gleipnir has moved from Terminus Island to Santa Elva. They are making preparations to defend the city as we speak. With the loss of Stand Canyon, defending Santa Elva probably took priority over using the SWBM to support their troops.
Let's check our hangar. I mean, I'm very much pro Ameria, as you can probably tell from my various avatar, or the Chibi Garuda avatar that I have, courtesy of May. She's an amazing artist, by the way. And the Channel Points logo. Alright. Okay, we can get the Tomcat. Or the MiG-31. Yeah, we're not doing either of that. We can't afford the Tomcat, and there's no way in hell I'm getting Foxhound. Did we get any parts? Destructive missile. Missile damage up, but missile reserve down. Can't afford that. And emergency APS. Automatically adjust the aircraft position at low altitude. Okay, whatever. Oh, I despise the Foxhound. To be honest, I'm not that big on any of the MiGs, save the Fulcrum and the Flat Pack. But the Foxhound, oh my god, I can't turn that piece of shit. Yeah, normally when somebody says it handles like a brick, I immediately come to the Halo 2 quote, "For a brick, he flew pretty good." But that does not describe the Foxhound. Alright, actually, we might want to go here. Because that's gonna... These guys are gonna stay at the port. But these guys might move, so let's kill them first.
Intelligence reports that Layseth forces are airlifting munitions from Port Patterson to Santa Elva.
Oh, I remember
Munitions
this.
are for the airborne fortress Gleipnir.
I remember
At this
this.
moment, there is no information on the enemy transport corps formation. Regardless, the mission will be considered a failure if even one of the enemy transport planes escapes out of the combat
These guys
zone.
might move if they even twitch, shoot them
Destroying
fucking dead.
all transport
Pretty
planes
much.
before that happens will be the main focus of this mission. How do you want to proceed, sir?
I'm going
Port
to
Patterson
fly
has been
up
taken
and
by
kill
enemy
all the
forces
aircraft.
and our supply route cut off. There isn't enough fuel to support an extended mission, so make it quick.
Oh, there's going to be an extra time limit on this one. Okay. Luckily, I have the MRAM. Well, even without the time limit, I usually do this pretty quickly, so we might not get the S rank, but 7 minutes will be fine.
Griffith 1, does something seem amiss? There are just too many transport aircraft. Decoy aircraft are probably mixed in with the formation. We can't confirm which one is the target. Try to find the real one and shoot it down. Enemy aircraft. Was there a leak? That's what the decoy aircraft are for. Only one shipment needs to get through. Keep us protected. We've got precious cargo on board. The target won't get away if you don't focus your attack. It's likely that there is only one target transport in each formation. Take a good look. Is there anything different? Perhaps in the way they fly? Help me! He's right behind me!
Kaboom!
The ground unit. We've secured the down transport. It looks like you got the real target. We'll carry on from here. What are you doing? Increase your altitude. To keep all the enemies busy with the decoys. Can't we fly any higher?
Fuck! I need the sniper OS! I also need to stop playing with my food here. Skill issue. Shut up!
Enemy plane, shut down. Evasive maneuver successful. There are so many of them. Which one is the real thing? Heavy cargo will make it difficult for a transport to maintain a steady altitude. Look in the formation for an aircraft with a lower altitude and take it out. Missile, get out of there! Griffith 1, it looks like that was a decoy. Look harder for the real transport.
I know it was decoy. I killed it on purpose. I'm trying to be rich. Mercenary scum.
It's the enemy! Increase speed and
he say altitude? They're pilots, not linguists. Okay.
Special weapons fire level low.
I can't afford to play with those guys.
Solid. Increase altitude.
Damn it! Hurry though! Griffith 1, please hurry. If you don't hurry, the military supplies...
No special weapons fire remaining.
Griffith on target! Another shipment's been hit!
I take it there's 4 shipments. Yep, there is. Fuck.
Refueling.
I don't have the time to play with these fuckers.
Escort aircraft, get off of us! We lose everything if this plane goes down.
Not that one. I gotta leave the ace. I don't have time to play. There it is.
Enemy shipment destroyed.
Well, maybe I had time to play, but I didn't feel comfortable playing. I'll come back when I have a better plane. Like the Caraburn or something. Something that's faster.
We've succeeded in shooting down all enemy transport aircraft bound for Santa Elva. This should prevent the enemy from gaining any new ground for a while. Future missions are sure to be less dangerous thanks to your efforts. Let's hope this victory helps make our future battles a little easier.
Well,
too.
Slide, to be fair, that's kind of the definition of a fanfic. It's not supposed to be canon. Oh, the only rules I have for when I write a fanfic. Oh, talking if it was. Okay. But when I write a fanfic, I try to keep the characters as canon as I can. Because it's not they're not my characters, it's not my world. It's not my sandbox, I'm just playing in it, more or less. Alright, what new aircraft do we have unlocked? The F-5E. Okie dokie. Select mission.
LASAP's Miller unit has taken control of Port Patterson. Your mission is to take it back.
I know. I'll go
Reports
ace
say
hunting
that
when I have the
enemy
Falcon,
unit swooped in on Port
so I can
Patterson
just
from
laser the
Kings
shit
Hill,
out of everything.
completely overtaking our forces stationed there. We should have paid more attention to the enemy's movements. This position must be retaken as soon as possible. Port Patterson is an important refueling station. Without access to fuel, our forces won't be able to carry on the battle much longer. Intelligence confirms that the Miller unit plans to use the port complex to shield themselves from our attack. We need
I
to
know the
clear them out,
Falcon's
but
TLS
attacking
doesn't
with
help for the special
indiscretion
units in
will
time
only
limit.
result in damage to the
Fuck
facility.
time limit. I hate that mission. It can
Without
go
the
to hell.
facilities intact, Port Patterson is useless. Use utmost discretion in capturing the port.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the XAGM.
Estimated damage to the port complex will be displayed on your MPG. Aim your attacks carefully. We want to avoid damaging the complex where possible. Southern Crossfighter. We'll be safe as long as we stay hidden within the complex. This time he is mine. Come on.
Eh.
Take your guns out to hit me. If this base is destroyed, it's your loss. What's going on? The complex isn't shielding us from him.
It's because I'm aiming straight down, you fuckers!
Sam destroyed.
So, Sly, remind me of the lore. There's no Belkin shenanigans in X, right? It's one of the few Ace Combat games since the Belkins were introduced to not have them as a... Because even Ace 6 has a Belkin. Lorenz Riddell, aka Galt 7. There isn't, okay. I didn't think so, but you can never be sure with PA. They seem to love making Belkins their bad guys. I'm probably getting distracted, but oh well.
Evasive maneuver successful.
I just think they should lay off the... like, for the next game at least, no Belkins, no Oceans. I'd even go so far as to say no Usians. Let's... I mean, if we want to have the Ukes, fine. Go back to Ania, maybe? I don't know, but there are other places than Osea, Usia, and Belka. Let's let them rest. At least for a game. I didn't mean to do that.
Enemy up ahead! Missile off target! This is the Miller Unit 3rd Artillery Division. We're proceeding to Fort Patterson as planned. He attacks by weaving his way through openings in the complex. There's no point in trying to hide.
Nope, but you're welcome to try anyway. Oop.
Unbelievable. His aim is amazing. I didn't know we still had that kind of pilot left. Good kill. This is the
Yeah.
division. We are en route for the complex. Just hold on a little longer.
No special weapons fire remaining.
He's shooting up everything. Doesn't he fear that the city's going to end up a sea of fire? He's just bluffing. Hold your position.
Ow. Fuck.
Wait! Hurry up and get here!
Aircraft damage.
I know aircraft damage. How does one get to time limit? A particular order of missions that I don't remember. Shiva.
Please take him! Help me! He's right behind me! Put him on, put down!
Hey there, tank. Bye.
Enemy ground forces eliminated.
And not a single fuel tank was popped.
We've succeeded
S-rank!
in ousting
That's
the
more
Miller
like it.
unit hiding within the port complex and have once again taken control of Fort Patterson. This should also relieve some of the stress on our fuel reserves. Luckily, the city survived the assault with surprisingly little damage. Still, the ferocity of the enemy counterattack was completely unexpected.
No, it was completely
The enemy
expected.
can take back a point as soon as you turn your back. We'll have to be more cautious of the enemy's strategy from now on.
New aircraft is available. New parts. That means we got a new. Did we get the Fregata? Can we buy the Fregata? Is that it? No! Yes! The XFA-27! We're gonna go ahead and buy that, even if we can barely afford it. And I know we can't buy parts, but... Oh, the extra ladder. Okay. And I don't think we can buy any special weapons for it, but let's see what it has. The SOD and the ECMP. Not impressed with its weapon loadout, although it does have QAM, so at least there's that. Okay, so you get the time limit by playing missions 9A, and 11A, and skipping 8A and 8B. So we're not gonna do that. Let's go ahead and tune it though. Give the turbo engine. Oh, can't use that. Okay. Alright. Terminus Island. Icebound. Alright, everybody. It's time for the memes!
Terminus Island is home to both vital Aurelian oil fields and the Gleipnir's hangar. Intelligence has informed us that
It's the
Aurelian
Naiad
scientist is
time!
being held captive within this facility. It's highly likely that he has obtained invaluable information on the Gleipnir.
This is
And more
the
importantly,
Naiad!
He is a fellow Aurelian who must be rescued. The Allied submarine Naiad will be used in his rescue. In order to draw the enemy's attention from the Naiad, the Allied fleet will engage in a diversionary operation. Our duty will be to protect the fleet. The enemy is expected to launch anti-submarine aircraft. Although our main objective is to protect the diversionary fleet, we must also ensure the safety of the Naiad. If you confront any anti-submarine aircraft, take them out as soon as possible.
Alright. So we're gonna keep with the Apolis for now. Because we can't afford the anti-ground weapon for this. So how long have we been streaming? Hold on. Okay, so about an hour and a half. Oh, whoops.
To all Allied forces, this is the Naiad. We will be approaching
This is the
city
Naiad.
shortly. Make sure to draw the enemy's attention your way. This is the cruiser Colossus. Understood. We'll make sure they know we're here. Fire up above. Show us your best. We read you loud and clear. Crux to Griffith 1. Damage to the Allied fleet will be displayed on the MPG. The Naiad will likely be discovered if the diversionary fleet has to pull out. Make sure they survive this mission. Enemy planes approaching. Somebody help us! Watch the barrel on the port side. Enemy approaching from starboard side. All ships capable of attack, follow us.
If, in case you're wondering, yes, the grunting and groaning helps me turn. It's just like bobbing. Ow! Fuck! Just like, you know, leaning into the turn. It's proven to work. Don't fight me.
How many ships are still operational? All guns fire artillery barrage. Don't let the enemy get close.
Alright, enemy fleet down!
This is the Naiad. We've reached the target. The infiltration unit is preparing to enter the facility. This is the infiltration unit. We'll bring you back some time, so don't leave without us. It looks like we've got enemy anti-submarine aircraft. The Naiad's going to be pinned down even if they secure the target. the Naiad. Take care of those birds in the sky.
Working on it. Good. Hey. Ah, fuck.
Infiltration unit. We've secured the target. Returning now.
Okay.
This is the Naiad. We have secured the target and are commencing extraction. Good job! Alright, now just get out of there! What the? This is the Naiad. Hull breached. We've struck a mine. Naiad, are you alright? What's the damage report? The diving control system and rudder are out. Controls are barely responding. We're surfacing. The Naiad has surfaced.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It took my missile, but it...
Getting new readings on radar. A large number of aircraft have taken off from a nearby enemy base. Naiad, maintain your present course. You've got to make it out of there. It's no use. An iceberg is blocking their path. All pilots, do something about that iceberg. The Naiad is stuck on a collision course. Clark to Griffith Squadron. The distance between the Naiad and the iceberg will be displayed on the MPG. Destroy the iceberg before the Naiad collides with it. Is it even possible to destroy something that big? I guess I'll have to take your word for it.
Special weapon fire running low. No special weapon fire remaining.
We gotta blow up the iceberg first, then we can worry about the aircraft. There we go. Iceberg's dead.
Destruction of iceberg confirmed. Keep us covered until we exit the battle zone. Missile defeated. Missile off target.
I only got 20 missiles left.
Evasive maneuvers.
God damn it! There we go. A remake of A6? Yeah, that'd be cool.
I can't avoid them all.
Paladin. I'd never seen him before. Yeah, I would love to see Ace X come out of the console hell. Or the PSP hell. That it's been trapped in.
Help me! He's right behind me! The Naiad is taking enemy fire. Please hurry and get rid of those aircraft. This is the Naiad. We're taking fire from enemy.
I actually have to kill these fuckers, god damn it!
Help us out!
Oh, son of a bitch! Kind of sounds like Edie.
Griffith Ward bagged another one! Alright, I dodged it!
I'm down to my last 2 sidewinders. Fucking shit! A6 in the Unreal 5 engine. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, come on, come on. Come on, you giant Dorito chip! Just die! The title of Dorito chip. I mean, the FB22 is definitely a Dorito chip, but so is the Spirit. Get back here! God, I hate the gun from these games. Without the Sniper OS, this is a piece of shit. Is the Naiad done yet? God damn it, too fast. Where'd it go? Okay, fuck it. These things will continuously respawn. There we go.
This is the Naiad! We've made it to the combat zone border!
Whew!
Thanks! We couldn't have done it without you!
That was a pain in my ass.
The mission was a success.
We got enough
The
strength
Naiad
though.
has returned to port
Thank
safe
God.
and sound.
Because I ran out of
Based on data
weapons!
from the Naiad, we've started to make some sense of the Gleipnir stealth system. It'll take some time to fully analyze the data, but it looks like there might be a way to partially shut down the stealth system. This information may help us gain the upper hand in our battle against the Gleipnir.
100% kill rate. Nice. New aircraft colors, medal awarded. Save! Alright, let's go to the hangar. See what we can buy. Aircraft. Okay, we can buy the A-10. But we don't need the A-10. But we are gonna buy special weapons for this. And some parts. Never mind, we can't. Alright, let's go against Santa Elva and kill the Gleipnir.
Allied ground forces have finished preparations for an assault on Santa Elva. They're the same troops we rescued from Stand Canyon. The mission will be to recapture Santa Elva, a vital transportation route. If we succeed in retaking the city, our capital Griswold will be within reach. Analysis of the SWBM attack at Cape Aubrey has shown that the shockwave of the missile dissipates before reaching ground level. Therefore, an assault by our ground forces has a much higher probability of succeeding. The mission can commence at any time. The Gleipnir has troubled Aurelia long enough. The time has come to drive it out.
Alright. Oh, I love this color. We should probably take the Apolis, because even though this has better stats, the Apolis has the AMRAAMs, which we're gonna need against the Gleipnir.
Griffith 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Oh, and we're on a carrier. I approve.
Griffith 1, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
This is reconnaissance. Something's wrong. The enemy is nowhere to be found. No sign of the Gleipnir. Nothing? That's impossible. Damn, Lasath. What are they up to?
It's called a cloak.
Don't just stand there. Attack! Target the Gleipnir! Go in cannon fire! Hit it with everything we've got! The SWBM can't reach us here, but watch out for conventional ordnance. Look! The disc on the bottom is starting to low! What's he doing? The vehicles below the Gleipnir were just vaporized. What on earth is that? That's the Gleipnir!
Well, sucks to be them.
Our ground forces are strong enough to handle it on their own? I don't think so. I can't believe they've made such a terrifying weapon. Sir, Griffith 1, it appears the enemy has some kind of new super weapon. If the Allied ground forces are defeated, we won't be able to maintain our military presence. Casualties to the Allied ground forces will be displayed on your MPG. Protect them and keep the gauge from reaching max. All ground forces have withdrawn from Santa Elva. Understood. Now we can destroy those high Aurelians with our shock cannon. It's too dangerous below the Gleipnir. Gain altitude as soon as you see any sign that it's about to fire.
There it is. Ah! Fuck!
We're sitting ducks up here. Can't somebody do something? It's no use. Damn it. It's time to use an SWBM. I don't care if we sustain a little damage. I want that Southern Cross blown out of the sky. Roger, SWBM standing by. They'll be ready.
How good? I don't know.
Time you missed your maker.
Is the E in the game? The Hornet E? I don't know. It's been forever since I played this, so.
The Great Bear is launched an SWBM. We think it's the same as the one used at Cape Audrey. It's too dangerous to fly at high altitude, trying to stay lower than the Great Bear. Estimated time to impact.
Oop, shit! Fuck. It is? Okay.
5,
Then no, I don't remember how.
2, 1, impact.
I don't remember how good it is.
Help me! He's right behind me! Airborne Fortress, missile launched. Estimated time to impact, 15 seconds. Estimated time to impact, 10 seconds. I'm on its tail. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, impact!
Special weapon fire running low. No special weapon fire remaining.
Airborne Fortress, missile launched. Estimated time to impact, 15 seconds. Estimated time to impact, 10 seconds.
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, impact!
In my defense, whenever I played this game, I normally use the special aircraft.
Missile launched. Estimated time to impact, 15 seconds. Estimated time to impact, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, impact!
Falling. Increased altitude.
Airborne Fortress, missile launched. Estimated time to impact, 15 seconds. Estimated time to impact, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
Special weapons are AMRAAMs, napalm bombs.
impact!
Oh, that's a bad loadout. I'm sorry, but AMRAAMs are good. The napalm bombs suck. They always have.
Missile launched. Estimated time to impact, 15 seconds. Estimated time to impact.
And the ECMPs are shit.
4, 3, 2, 1, impact! Airborne Fortress, missile launched.
Oh god.
Estimated time to impact, 15 seconds.
All SWBM launching ports have been destroyed. Damn it! Smoke's pouring into the bridge. Agent 6 is on fire.
I mean, the A6 did the Hornet dirty a lot too, because it only had Sparrows, XAGMs. No, I don't even think it had XAGMs. It had the SOD.
It's time the Southern Cross saw the true face of Lisa.
I forgot what it all had. I'll have to look it up. I normally didn't use the Hornet A6, so yeah. Because I hated its weapons. Okay.
The Airborne Fortress is changing course. It's descending towards the city. Oh no! They intend to use the shot cannon on the city. Griffith 1. Countdown to shot cannon fire will be displayed on your MPG. Destroy the shot cannon before it fires. All surviving ground forces, head for the riverbank. We're gonna fill that beast full of lead. lives of thousands are at stake. You must destroy the cannon. The airborne fortress is 10 miles from the city.
Oh god.
It's no good. Even from behind, I can't seem to get a straight shot.
Well, that's because you can't hit it from behind. You gotta hit it from the front.
8 miles to the city.
There we go.
Miles.
Oh my god! How many shots does it fucking take? Miss!
4 miles.
Future is coming. I don't know how they would operate that, but that'd be kind of cool. There we go.
Great Bear is finished.
Custom mission, like Mario Maker. I don't know how that would work,
Bear has changed course.
but that'd be freaking cool.
Away from the capital. The controls will respond. Come on, just a little more. If we can hold together long enough. Please crash into the river. There are too many civilians here in Santa Elsa. I will deliver one final blow to the enemy as commander of the Gleipnir. Am I to be denied even that? We did it. The Gleipnir's falling. The Gleipnir is crashing.
Completely harmless. See? How can Chopper not know how to land in the fucking river? So I will never get over how Nagase says, "Oh yeah,
In destroying the
have
Gleipnir,
your
as
plane
well as
crash
taking
in the
back Santa
stadium.
Elsa.
That won't be bad."
The Santa Elsa victory is fantastic news. But even more so, the defeat of the Gleipnir is sure to boost morale and give us a strategic advantage in this war. Luck was certainly on our side, though. With all of that raining debris, it's amazing the city sustained so little damage.
New aircraft, new parts, medal awarded. Save. Okay, so after the strategic briefing, we will, or in the cutscene, we'll go ahead and see what we can buy.
The chatter of the nightly
But
party
after that,
fell into
we'll
silence
probably go
in place of
ahead
the
and
sumptuous
call it a
banquet.
stream.
Weapons to protect the capital were rolled in. Griswold is in turmoil over the shocking news, but who would have thought that underneath the chaos
'Cause
lay
it's
an
getting to
even
be separate
greater
time for me.
story? Aurelia's exploitation of Laysath was all a ruse. In fact, Aurelia
We're
had
about
been
halfway
Laysath's
through the game
largest
anyway.
benefactor in aid. The truth remained hidden from the public, while any aid meant for food was spent on arms. Why did this happen? Why was a lavish party held to boast the performance of their newest weapon? The trail of money surrounding Diego Navarro would lead me to the answer. Diego Navarro is not only Laysath's commanding officer, but also
Imagine
controls their
possibilities
arms
you could do
industry.
with power creating
He
missions.
has used continued conflict as a means to
Yeah,
amass an enormous fortune. This war was
The
confused
popularity
with
of Mario
intention for the
Maker,
Civil War to further increase
suggests
arms
that
sales.
it could be a
I
very
help but wonder how much of this truth
lucrative
the soldiers risking
idea.
their lives for Laysath really know. The classified documents contained much more than just information on the airborne fortress. The transfer of financial revenue and commodities were also recorded in great detail. What does all of this have to do with Laysath's commanding officer, Diego Navarro? Even after
Okay,
all that's happened,
who's more evil,
why does he still
Navarro?
seem so naturally at ease?
or Torres?
I've unwittingly found myself fearing for the safety of the Southern Cross.
All right, let me brief you on the main locations on the route to Griswold. Sir, please choose a route.
Taurus.
First, remnant enemy soldiers are regrouping at the Kalana Steps and are planning an attack on Santa Elva. They currently aren't a threat, but we're curious as to what they're planning. I guess we're not much different from them in size or strength. The enemy Special Forces Skilla unit has set up camp at Sachana Air Base. They're not a squad you want to take on directly, but they're currently busy preparing to send reinforcements to the Kalana Steps. This might be the perfect time to catch them off guard. It appears that LASAF forces are shipping supplies to a large-scale manufacturing plant in Montebriz. It seems that they're manufacturing something, but there is a large radar facility close by on Mount Nevera. The Nevera jammer is located there, and we're unable to monitor their movements. The jamming extends as far as Griswold, so we need to do something about it. Although we really need to find out what's going on at Montebriz as well. Our capital is not far ahead. However, Griswold is heavily fortified and protected by the Mesem cannon.
Navarro had sent a subject Aurelia and
Fierce
Alai
resistance
created.
is expected,
Yeah.
but we must
Taurus
pull
was
together
matching
and
saying they
take
kind of
back
wanted
Griswold.
nuking an entire city. Well, not only that, Vegito, but if Taurus was successful in nuking Alred, because let's admit it, Osea is essentially Strange Real's United States. Do you not think that they have nukes of their own? And if Osea's military strategy is anything like the United States is, if Alred gets nuked, Aruja would be glass. Let's be honest. Alred getting nuked would be the opening to a nuclear war. And Torres would just be laughing because he wants to watch the world burn. So the world ended by the rocket's red glare. Exactly. The US is kind of yandere like that. If we can't have the world, no one can. Okay, we can get the Fragata now. And the Strike Eagle. Interesting. And then, let's see. There's India. Okay, let's put it this way. If the French lost a submarine that was planning on nuking DC, do you honestly think that the Americans would buy the story that, oh, that captain totally mutinied, he's no longer part of our Navy, so it's not our fault? No, it wouldn't. Aruja would be glass. Alright, let's see here. We don't really have... I mean, we could buy the Fragata. Or we could buy parts. Okay, we got that air gripper. Advanced turbo engine. Let's go ahead and get that. Ceramic armor. We don't really need that. Long range gun. Got damage. Oh, fuck that. Okay. I want the advanced anti-balance tab. Tomcat 171 would be great. I don't think he's streaming anymore, Starscream. But welcome to the end of the stream. Go ahead and get this. We'll go ahead and tune. There we go. Get the speed back up. Turbo engine and the extra ladder. Mirusha has the radio communications. Vegito, that would be great, but would they be able to deliver that to Osea before Osea launches its retaliatory strike? I don't think so. Maybe, but would even if they could, would Osea be in a mindset to listen? They just lost their capital, millions of their own people, and the seat of their not only their government but their military. Logical thinking is not gonna be at the forefront of their thinking. And I know this because as an American, if DC got nuked, I would want vengeance. Starscream wants to know how I'm emulating ACX. I am using the PPSPP emulator, and the UMD data is actually from my UMD, the physical disk. I was able to rip the data from the disk. So this is a legal copy of ACX. All right, we're gonna go ahead and save. Two P's S, two P's. That is the emulator for the PSP. Then you'll have to actually get the game itself in order to load it. Yeah. Exactly, Vegeta. That's the emulator. If you have ACX on the PSP, that's exactly what I had. There is a way to you have to hook your PSP up to the your laptop or your computer via a cable. I don't know what kind of cable it is. I think it's some sort of USB, not a standard or a micro USB, but a different type. And then you'll have to rip the game file or the game ROM. Yeah, I'll have to pull up a USB. But you rip the ROM from the PSP onto the laptop, and then the emulator will run the file from that. It is extensive. It is also 100% completely legal. So I can say that. That's also how I did it. I wouldn't know how to do it other ways. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and call the stream here. Next time, we're going to go... I don't know which one we'll go with first. I think we can get away with doing this and then immediately going to Mission 8. And we can avoid time limit. Because that's what I want to avoid. Is fucking time limit. But, we'll come back to this next week. Tomorrow, we will go back to the PlayStation for Mass Effect Andromeda. Saturday, I'm not sure what we'll stream. Either Dragon Age Awakening or Mass Effect on the PC. Or we could do Project Wingman Conquest. Because we still have to unlock everything in Conquest. So yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Saturday, Project Wingman Conquest on the PC. Monday, will be Awakening. Next Wednesday will be more Mass Effect on Steam. And next week, we continue the push towards Griswold. As we and hopefully by that point, I will have gotten some of Ostrich's mods figured out. No promises. All right. Have a good night, everybody, and I will see y'all later.